We'll see what Valerie Loureda has in store for her MMA encore after an impressive debut on the main card as she takes on Larkyn Dasch.
Larkyn Dasch, 22 years of age, against a very young Valerie Loureda at 20. Both girls have close to the same height, but a good little reach advantage for Valerie in this fight.
The bell in round one, the referee, Kevin McDonald. It's Master Valerie Loureda in the red gloves. Bellator MMA newcomer Larkyn Dasch in the blue gloves. She is 0-1 in her MMA career. She grabs onto the hands and then is forced to release after that outside low kick by Loureda.
Well, Larkyn Dasch is just crushing distance right now on Valerie. She is walking forward. We'll see if that plays into being an effective technique or not.
Body kick by Loureda. Dasch telling us that she feels her punches will be stronger than Loureda. She races modified sport cars, and she's definitely an adrenaline junkie, and she is trying to bring the fight to Loureda early.
She seemed very happy to be in the cage while she was being introduced.
Oh,
that was a hard kick she just got hit with.
And the southpaw tastes the kicking power of Loureda. Loureda just 20 years of age. Dasch is 22. And Loureda really was not swallowed up by the magnitude of her professional debut by any stretch of the imagination. She said she was born to be on these kinds of stages. She wants to represent Taekwondo at the highest level. Counter right hand from Dasch as Loureda fired off a right. Another kick by Loureda connects.
She has a skill set that is unique in the sport of MMA, but she has to learn how to settle down. Right now, she is moving too much, giving too much ground, and when you see Dasch coming at you, you've got to give her something to pay for all that movement. Don't sit there and just continue to move. Make her pay for that forward movement.
Loureda training out of the vaunted American top team in Coconut Creek, Florida, with former WEC champion Mike Brown as one of her head trainers, along with Steve Bruno. And boy, the women's mixed martial artists at American top team is next level, John.
Boy, I'll tell you what.
Kayla Harrison.
Take a look at who's there. Amanda Nunez, Kayla Harrison, Joanna. I mean, all of them, Nina, all of them. It's just incredible. But that tells me something about Valerie, that's where she picked to go to, and she's there getting, as she said, I'm there getting my butt kicked all the time. That's how you get better.
And that's what allows you to do your own butt kicking once you're inside the cage.
You know what? Make the training hard, make the fight easy.
Just past the midpoint of the opening round. And Dasch. Oh, another vicious body kick. And Dasch takes Loureda down, but popping right back up.
She has landed 3 kicks to the body right now, and I tell you what, you can take one of those, and sometimes you can take 2, maybe 3. If you allow those to continue on, they are going to take an effect on you in the fight.
Final 2 minutes of the first 5 minutes of this women's flyweight matchup. Bellator MMA has teamed up with MVP, Merging Vets and Players. It's an organization that empowers veterans and former elite athletes who may have a difficult time when the uniform comes off to live a life full of pride and purpose with a healthy body and healthy mind. You can go to Bellator.com for more information, and please support that very worthy cause. 1.5 minutes left here in the opening round, and now Loureda utilizing her footwork, backing up out of the range of Larkyn Dasch's attempts at offense here, John.
Loureda is setting up, she's waiting on Dasch in her attempts to come forward, and that's what she's trying to strike. But she needs to just think about, hey, I want to be offensive. She's on the outside. Utilize those great kicks that you have practiced throughout your life and start setting her up with the hands to let those kicks land.
Spinning back kick there by Loureda. Dasch's conditioning should not be a problem. She has stayed in great shape throughout her life. She was a collegiate triathlon athlete. And again, she wants to seize this opportunity. She has a side job as a Hooters girl. Both of them, in fact, waitresses. And Loureda saying she has respect for someone like that, chasing the dream. But, you got to pay the bills, John.
I really had a lot of problems with people actually making fun of the fact that she sign her contract while she was in her Hooters uniform. It's like, hey, this is a young girl, a young fighter. You think that she's just going to be able to live off of fighting? She's making a living. Anybody that works, God bless her.
15 seconds left here in the round, and the right hand, another kicks to the head, and now Loureda with a huge uptick in her offensive output here to close out the opening round. Dasch trying to fight her off.
She's fighting back. That was a beautiful output. You know she got to be tough. She's living in Detroit, Michigan, man.
This is the beginning of round 2. Valerie Loureda 1-0 with 1 knockout in the red gloves. Larkyn Dasch is 0-1 as a pro and making her Bellator MMA debut. She's in the blue gloves. Oh, there's a whipping right hand from
That's
Loureda.
exactly what you want to see. If she's going to sit there and paw out with that left hand, giving a half-hearted jab, I want you to throw something down the middle that's going to make her pay for it.
And thus far, Loureda not having much difficulty facing the southpaw Dasch and all of the different looks that represents, John.
No, yeah, she's handling it well. She's usually stepping her foot to the outside of Larkyn Dasch's foot, which gives her an advantage in landing that right hand down the pipe.
Loureda lead left, trying to pump out, well, does pump out the jab, but just looking to use it as a rangefinder there.
And you can see Larkyn Dasch is trying. You see how she's moving to her right. She's trying to step outside of Valerie Loureda's foot, which is the right thing to do. But then she starts to overcommit and gets herself out of position and out of place. And that's when Valerie can take advantage of that movement.
Another body kick by Loureda. Her bread and butter loves to, again, when you look at Taekwondo and how she's able to utilize it in her MMA repertoire, John.
Well, from the beginning, everyone kind of put Taekwondo, down as far as, well, it's not a good martial art for mixed martial arts. Well, as a singular art, they were right.
Oh, good left hand down the pipe by Dasch. Finish your thought.
But there are so many skill sets and kicks and varieties that a Taekwondo practitioner can do. I'm telling you, when I sparred with guys who were from Taekwondo and they would start to kick, some of those kicks were hard to see, and they can have a devastating effect on you.
And Dasch absorbing some devastating body kicks from Loureda, and yet Dasch continues to try to, and she's trying to cut off Loureda. Loureda able to circle back into the center of the cage, but Dasch really not showing has a great poker face if she's feeling the effects of the battery of body kicks.
Well, you know that, look, I don't care who you are. When you're getting kicked by someone that knows how to kick, it hurts. But she keeps on coming. She's got no quit in her. I love what I see out of Larkyn Dasch right now.
Dasch went for a kick caught by Loureda. Loureda delivers a couple of punches to the face of Dasch. Under 2 minutes left in the second round. And of course, we are honored to have our flyweight champion, Ilima-Lei Macfarlane, as part of our broadcast tonight. One of the most incredible moments I've ever been a part of in my over 3-decade career as a broadcaster was the scene in Hawaii when she defeated Valerie Loureda, and the energy in that arena was something to behold, John.
It was something special, and it was the way that she handled a pressure-packed situation with not only class, but then coming out and putting on a performance like she did against a veteran fighter in Valerie Loureda.
There's a 360 kick there. Oh, what a body kick by Loureda! Doubles over Dasch momentarily, and yet Dasch continues to fight her back.
He's firing back. I tell you, she took 2 good kicks, which right now you can tell she's giving a little distance, trying to suck in that air. But man, she did not let it look like those hurt her, but they did.
What do we say about fighting out of Detroit, Michigan? She's as tough as Detroit.
It's gotta be. And a lot of it is, people are like looking at this and saying, these are both young girls, and they are both young girls as far as their fighting career. You know, looking at, you know, Valerie's 1-0 and Larkyn is 0-1 coming into this. She lost on a decision. What more can you ask of two young fighters, especially coming to Madison Square Garden, fighting under those bright lights in this arena? It takes a lot to step in here.
Final 10 seconds of the round. Another kick by Loureda, another punch, and now Loureda with a flurry, mixing it up with knees, and up, but Dasch lands a winging left hand at the peg! And this is the future of the flyweight division. And after heading into round 3, John, your scorecard?
Well, no doubt in my mind that Valerie Loureda has taken both of those rounds, but it's not like Larkyn Dasch is being overwhelmed, but it's those last 10 seconds of both rounds that have been so exciting between these two.
Southpaw Dasch paused the jab. This is with the left as Loureda circling to her right, back to the center of the cage, trying to reset.
Dasch, she's switching southpaw to orthodox, back to southpaw. She needs to settle her footwork down and slide her feet. Right now she's kind of plodding forward. Just take your time and slide your feet forward. Smooth, be smooth. When you're smooth, you're gonna be fast.
Loureda trying to find an angle of entry, takes a peek at her corner. Just over a minute gone here in the final round of this flyweight matchup. And don't forget, coming up, 10 o'clock Eastern, the main card for Bellator 222 here at Madison Square Garden. 2 championship matches bookend what should be a magnificent main card in Bellator MMA's return to MSG.
See that little shot, that nice right hand off of that footwork. That's what I want to see Valerie doing all the time. Have your movement, and as she comes into range, take that step forward, throw those shots, and finish it off with those amazing kicks.
There's the lead right hand down, splitting the guard of Dasch, and Loureda just switching her lateral movement left to right now, sets. Dasch moving forward, missing with the kick. 2-3-2, the combination being yelled out, and we would like to see some combinations.
I would like to right
There's
now.
a beautiful right hand, the pot shot from Loureda. And unfortunately, Dasch unable to throw anything.
Well, Dasch is having a problem with that distance because she's been kicked, and kicked to the body hard, been kicked to the face. And so she's kind of worried about, and then all of a sudden she gets flustered and does that mad rush in. You're starting to see Valerie start to set her up for those mad rushes, and she's starting to take pot shots on her, so she has to be careful about that just coming in.
Inside low kick by Loureda. But single shots and then just utilizing lateral movement, lead right hand.
Right there, all out of position when she gets close. Now she's in close on her, but out of position to throw any type of strike.
And no leverage on the shot. The training, both going to step in, step in. Oh, what a body kick, the snap of that strike.
See, and if I was Mike Brown, I would be telling Valerie Loureda, hey, every chance that she comes close, I want you to throw that. I want you to throw the kick. Again, throw it to the arms, throw it to the body, throw it to the legs. Those are connecting, and they definitely are going to have an effect.
Couple of right hands, again, splitting Dasch's guard, and Dasch's offense has been muted here in the third stanza.
Yeah, she's chasing a lot, but there's no offensive output coming from her. And again, she's getting out of position. You can see when she comes forward, and all of a sudden, you're seeing Loureda step off to her right side, leaving her in a position she has no offense to attack Loureda with.
Final 60 seconds of this women's flyweight bout. Bellator 222 prelims. Loureda using her calling card, those kicks, and those in. Tornado kick by Loureda, right hand clips Dasch. Dasch is moving forward, but not firing any strikes at Loureda.
See, and I would tell you, this is a good thing for Valerie Loureda as a fighter. I want you to have those minutes. I want you to have time in the cage that you're not being damaged, but you're having to put things together. You're having to have an output and figure things out. This is all a great learning experience for us.
Another body shot. And Dasch catching it, looking for the takedown. Good balance by Loureda. Moore just missed with that spinning hook kick, but again, and Dasch just swinging wrongly, clips Loureda, but the bell goes.
But there's no doubt in my mind, Valerie Loureda had the better technique, the better shots landed, and she won the rounds in this fight. Take a look at this beautiful tornado kick. Boom, just touches off to the body, not a lot of it. Let's go right back to it. Beautiful spinning heel kick, did not connect. And that's the difference. You've got to start to figure out that distance to when you throw that technique, that thing lands and does damage.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the decision, we'll go to your judges' scorecards. Your first judge, Tim Corrado, scores the fight 29-28, while judges David Torelli and Christopher Lee both see the fight the same, 30-27. All have it for the winner by unanimous decision, Master Valerie Loureda.